Alright man, so what is up guys, Rebound here and I'm back with another video, and this is going to be the best versatile enforcer build on NBA 2K25. So I'm not going to waste any time there, just straight in the video. So we're going to start off with right hand, jersey number obviously doesn't really matter. We're just going to hit continue. Now starting off with the position is going to be center. Alright, center for the position, 7 foot for the height. The weight is going to be 241 pounds. Alright, and the wingspan is going to be 7'5". Now the reason why we're going 241 specifically is just to get that 91 strength, and if we go any lower than 241, then we don't get 91 strength. And the reason why I want 91 strength is to get that gold brick wall, so you can be setting good screens, things like that, when you're playing big man. So yeah, 7 foot, 241, 7'5" wingspan. Now starting off with the finishing stats, we're gonna go with an 80 close shot. An 80 close shot doesn't really get us too much, I'm not gonna lie. You get float game, things like that, but honestly, it doesn't really get us too much. But it's still decent enough to where you can hit under the rim, and it should be just fine. Now, moving on to driving dunks, it's gonna be 65. Again, not too high, but the standing dunk is gonna be what's really high, and it's gonna be a 90. Now, with 90 standing dunk, you are able to get that gold rise up. We just gotta upgrade the vertical, I think, like the 69, I think. We're gonna have an 80 on this build, but 90 standing dunk, we'll be able to get gold rise up. And if you get cap breakers, use your +5. You can get 95 standing dunk, which will get you Hall of Fame rise up, which is honestly insane. The post control is going to be a 61. Alright, you get hook specialist. You don't really get anything too crazy, but this isn't really a post scorer. This is more of just like a dunking under the basket kind of build in terms of the finishing. Now, the shooting, we're going to go with an 85 in the mid range just to get that silver deadeye. 79 3 ball. 85 mid range and 79 3 ball seem to be like the sweet spot for shooting for big man this year, especially like 7 foot. So it's 85 79. And then a 63 free throw. Now, you do get silver deadeye and silver set shot, which is really all you need. I'm not going to lie. The 85 midi and the 79 3 ball, you should be able to hit pretty consistently with those silver badges. You can also use your max +1 and get the gold set shot specialist if you wanted to. Pass accuracy is going to be an 82. Now, 82 pass accuracy will get you gold dimer. Alright, and that also gives you just enough pass accuracy to where if you get cap breakers, you can use your +5 and get 87 pass accuracy to get break starter on gold if you really wanted to. But 82 pass accuracy really just enough to get dimer, and we can't have the pass accuracy too high because then it'll change the name of the build, and it also take away from the other attributes. So we're gonna go 82. 82 will still be just fine, so don't even worry about it. But you could use your cap breakers on it if you wanted to. The interior defense, for what I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna go with 82. Now, 82 interior gets us that silver post lockdown. The strength, I think, needs to be like a 78, but we'll be able to get it on silver, so it'll help out with guarding, other post scorers, things like that. Just in general, other bigs in the paint, because you know how paint meshing is this year. It is absolutely insane. It's really OP and really hard to stop. So if you have an 82 interior, at least you'll be able to somewhat, be able to stop the paint. The steal is going to be a 60, which is just enough to get us that bronze interceptor. And you could go higher. Like you could go 67 to get glove. But honestly, you don't really need glove on this build because you only have a 67 steal, so you're not really going to be, ripping the ball from anybody. And 60 steal is just enough to get interceptor. Honestly, with a 7-foot center, you should be going for lanes anyway. So there's no point of like trying to get on-ball steals. So you won't really be getting them that much as a 7-foot center. So 60 steal is what I'm going to go with. And then the block rating is going to be an 88. Alright, and that's just enough to get that gold high flying denier. Again, we don't have the badge now because we don't have the speed and vertical upgrade yet, but we will be able to get that gold high flying denier, which is a tier 2 badge, which means that you can max +1 that and get that up to Hall of Fame, or you could obviously max +1 your dimer badge and get that up to Hall of Fame as well. So it's really just personal preference depending on who you're playing. It'll definitely be very solid, and you do get the max +1 for the tier 2 badge at level 15, so it's very accessible, very, very easy to get. Now, moving on to rebounding, we're going to go 96 offensive rebounding. All right, 96. So we get Hall of Fame rebound chaser. And then the defensive rebounding is going to be an 87, which it's a little bit more than 81. But honestly, it just helps out to have the higher defensive rebound so you're not getting snagged by other centers. Because keep in mind, there will be other centers who have 96 offensive rebound. That's kind of the meta on this game. They're going 81 defensive rebound. But if you go with 87, it'll at least help a little bit, against those people with the high offensive rebound. So yeah, the difference between 81 and 87, I think, definitely goes a long way. So make sure you go at least 85, like for a defensive rebound. But I went with 87 for this build. But you can really go with whatever you want to. The speed, we're going to go ahead and max that out. You do get a decent enough speed on this build, faster than most of the center builds that I made. 71 speed. We're going to go with a 58 agility, so just one below the max just to save attributes. The strength is going to be a 91. Which gets us that Hall of Fame. You get Hall of Fame box out beast with 89 strength, I believe. but you get gold brick wall with the 91, which is, like I said, the main reason why we upgraded that is so you can get that gold brick wall, so you can set much better screens, because again, you are a big man, so setting screens should be like your priority, at least one of your priorities at least. So 91 strength, definitely very solid, and like I said, you get that silver post lockdown. Now moving on to vertical, it's going to be an 80. We're going to go ahead and put that up to 80. And I guess I'm missing something here, but 80 vertical is, again, just enough to give you that gold high flying denier, which is pretty solid on this game. And yeah, just this is the build in general, man. Very, very solid. And actually, hold on, 59 agility. I think I messed something up with the build here. Oh yeah, I put 40 speed with ball. If you want to go 40 speed with ball, you can. The reason why I'm going 40 speed with ball is so you get the normal dribble style. But if you don't want to go 40 speed with ball and instead you want to go 31 and then go with 59 agility, you definitely could. Me personally, I'm actually going to go 40, just get that normal dribble style. Which will help out with, not getting ripped, and you could maybe ISO a little bit. I mean, it's tough, but honestly, you can probably, as long as just holding on to the ball, as long as you just hold on to the ball with that normal dribble style, I think it'll be just fine. But this is what the build is looking like, man. You get pro or elite big man contact dunks and pro big man contact dunks with the 90 standing dunk. You get that gold rise up, like I said. And again, +5 with the cap breakers, you can get 95 standing dunk, which would be very, very toxic with the Hall of Fame rise up. And you can actually max +1 that to legend if you wanted to, if you wanted to get really toxic. Or, with the max +1, I would probably use it on rebound chaser. But if you do get cap breakers, I would probably use 3 on rebound chaser, or 3 on rebounding at least. Actually, no, you can't even get 98. So honestly, you could go ahead and switch it around. I'm not gonna lie. Or you could keep it at 96 and then max +1 that get to legend, and then you can just use your cap breakers on whatever you want to. But like I've said in past videos, most people aren't really gonna get cap breakers, so it won't really be too effective. But for the people that do get cap breakers, I do want to make some suggestions in terms of what to put on them for every single one of my builds. But this is what the build is looking like. You get good shooting, you get contact dunks, obviously, you get decent enough passing, you get the defense obviously is going to be great, you get silver paint patrol, you get gold high flying denier, you can get legend rebound chaser with the max +1, you can get pretty solid enough speed, you get good strength, and the vertical is obviously going to be great as well at that 80 vertical. Now moving on to shades of, it's going to be Jack Sigma, Yusuf Nurkic, and Wendell Carter Jr. Alright, and the build, like I said, is going to be called a versatile enforcer, which honestly pretty solid build name. I have seen it a little bit, but it's better than getting like a two-way board hunting stretch or whatever. That's like the main build name for centers. Is that yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. If you guys liked it, make sure to comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for 1,500 subscribers. It means a lot from that last video I just made. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. If you guys liked it, make sure to comment, subscribe. I post every single day on this channel, so make sure to stay tuned for daily uploads. But yeah, this is Airball. Peace.